Student 1 did an excellent job on this project, above and beyond. So this portion of the code here is the styling and CSS. You can see that this person spent quite a bit of time on developing the styling for this page. And what the student was required to do is they were required to put a website together, so multiple pages. This was at least 2 pages, and the first page should display a rotating images. So in other words, a slideshow. And the slideshow had to be coded by themselves. There are functions that exist. There is code that's already written that will do a slideshow, but I wanted to see them write their own code. So that's this portion here called rotate. This person did their own. And then the other thing that they were required to do was to display a calendar, again, writing their own code, not using anything that already existed on the internet. So this is the code generating logic with, you can see the days of the week that are going to display across the top. And then logic to determine end of a week and then beginning of another. That's here. So if your day is equal to 7, move to the next row. So that's what this does here. And I'll just show you how this comes together for this person. Okay, so here's the rotating images. There's a timer. After so many seconds, you'll move to the next image in the list. And so you see that they've got that working very nicely. No broken images there. Navigation bar up at the top. Notice there's color coding behind the navigation bar as well as you hover your mouse. This is the calendar that was generated. So as you hover your mouse over a particular day, it changes color as well. Very nicely done. And notice that it also correctly calculates the end of the week and then the start of another. Now, this person coded it last year. This would have been in the December 2025 time frame, and I asked, one of the things that they had to do was to, every time that the page loaded, determine what the current date is and display the month for the current date. And so you can see that that person successfully did that. And then here she's got schedule of events down at the bottom, just very nicely done. So now if the user wants to buy a ticket, click on buy tickets and it displays another page. And this page had to be in a form format. So if you've ever filled out a form online, you know that that means that there is some data entry that could happen here. And you know, you have labels up here just so that it's clear what the user is required to data enter. So vote for player of the year, right? So you can do your thing. And then here, why, and then there's a text box for you to enter in text, and then a submit button, which is very nice because then notice there's validation. Please fill out this field is required, etc., etc. So overall, this was an excellent submission.